All right. Hello, and welcome. I'm Otis Landerholm. I'm the founding attorney here at Landerholm Immigration, A.P.C, where we fight for your American dream. And today, I want to show you something. I want to show you like a cool tip, all right? And really what I want to show you is how to verify the statistics on your immigration judge. So if you are in immigration court, pay attention. There's a big variety out there as far as good judges, bad judges, what judges are more likely to approve a case, what judges are less likely to approve a case. And it's helpful, all right, to have an idea of where your judge typically lies, how they statistically have adjudicated their cases, so that you can have an idea of how much you need to be preparing and how serious you need to take the situation. Obviously, if you're in removal proceedings, you want your case to be prepared the very, very best, regardless of who your immigration judge is, because you want to maximize your chances of success. Doesn't matter who's behind the bench, all right? But nonetheless, I want to just show you how to look up statistics based on your immigration judge. And so I'm going to share my screen and we can do that together. And so bear with me. All right, I'm going to go to I'm just going to pretend that I've never done this before. I'm going to go to a new web browser. Here I am at Google, all right? And what I'm going to put in is I'm going to put in the words TRAC. This is we call it the track statistics. All right. So I'm going to put in track statistics immigration judges, and I'm going to put this in. And this is a report that's put out by Syracuse University, and thank you for it, Syracuse, and thank you for everybody at Track for the work you do. It really helps immigrants and attorneys alike understand a little bit about the trends that immigration judges are deciding, the trends of the decisions, all right? And so you'll get a page that looks like this. It'll say Track Immigration on the right. It says Immigration Judge Reports Asylum, all right? Now, I recommend looking at this even if you have a different case other than asylum, even if you're fighting cancellation of removal, even if you're fighting withholding of removal, even if you're fighting a family-based adjustment case in court, it is helpful to see, where your judge, what your judge says, what your judge's trends are. And so here, you can find the judge by name if you know the name of your judge. And if not, you can look it up by the city, all right, by the city of your immigration court. So I'm in the Bay Area. I could go to the San Francisco Immigration Court, and then the judges for San Francisco will all be listed here. And I can choose, one of the immigration judges here. So in our office, we have a case in front of Judge Jeremiah Johnson, who I also, I won't say anything else. I think Judge Johnson is a good judge, and so we can compare. If we look at a specific judge, it'll have a little bit of an entry about him. All right, it'll have the numbers of cases that he has decided, and it'll compare him to national averages, all right? So this says Judge Johnson's denial rate is 19.6%, and nationally during this same period, the national immigration court judges denied 66.6% of asylum cases. So that's better than the national average, and so he would earn what I would consider to be a good judge award. All right. And of course, lots of things go into this. Every case is different, and every judge will have different cases in front of them. And it also helps, and they they have a section here within the track report. They have a section that says, hey, you know, some of this reflects which immigrants are represented by attorneys, all right? So it just so happens that this says if an asylum seeker is not represented by an attorney, almost all of them, or 88% of them, are denied asylum. All right, that just shows you how important it is to have an attorney. Whereas, you know, in the case of this particular judge, there was only 1.9% that didn't have an attorney. Does that make sense? And so no wonder the national average, you know, was lower as far as the denials of cases. Most of the attorneys, almost 100%, right, of the immigrants that were appearing in front of this judge's courts had attorneys, and that's a big deal. That sometimes makes all the difference in the world. Anyway, my point is not to speak about any specific judge or any specific court. You can look up any judge. And so if you have a case in immigration court, it's helpful, all right, to understand maybe a little bit more about your immigration judge. Here, this is a judge that I've never met before and have no no prior working experience with. And so so this particular judge, it says a little bit about them. I was appointed by Attorney General Jeff Sessions. That, I don't know, says something to me. That maybe it's not so good. But we'll see. So actually, you know, compared to the national average, this judge denied fewer cases than the national average did. All right, and so and quite a bit fewer than her court. And so that, I don't know, there's something positive to be said about that. Maybe it's a friendlier judge than most, and so that's good, you know. And again, nothing related to past statistics can predict what a judge will do on any particular case in the future. But if I'm going to say anything, I'm going to go back down to, you know, hey, this whole representation thing, this judge, 6.7% of her cases had no attorney in it, all right? And so, you know, and again, their metrics say that almost 88% of asylum cases throughout the country are denied if they don't have an attorney. And so that's a huge statistic to keep in mind. And you definitely are going to want an attorney, regardless of which judge you have. And you're not just going to want an attorney. Quite frankly, you're going to want an attorney who's professional, who knows how to win these cases, who knows how to like strategize how to present your case in the best light possible. All right. And so anyway, just that. I hope it was helpful. What you're looking for is the track immigration report, or the track immigration judge statistics. And if you put those in a Google search, it'll come up. And track, remember, is TRAC. All right. And so check that out. Hope this was helpful. If this was helpful, we are putting a list together of all of our most popular asylum videos. And we'll put a link in the description below. You know, just click that link, absolutely free. You know, if these videos are helpful, we do a lot of asylum videos. All right. One of my passions is asylum law. And so, you know, and removal defense all the way. So if you have a case that's in immigration court, if you have an asylum case in the United States, put your information here and just, you know, get access to our free report, and we can get you all of our asylum videos. Thank you so much for watching. Again, I'm Otis Landerholm, Landerholm Immigration, A.P.C, where we fight for your American dream. Thank you. Bye-bye.